Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Waseem here again for another fragrance review. This time again doing a review of a Attar. It's an Oud Attar from the house of Mellifluence, and the Oud that we are reviewing today is called Sarsaparilla Oud. Now this Attar was created by Abdullah, who's the nose behind all of the fragrances from this house. And Sarsaparilla is actually a fizzy soft drink, and Abdullah is a massive fan of the sarsaparilla drink. I've never tasted it myself, but I am keen to get my taste buds on it. And Abdullah, like I've said, is a keen lover of the drink, and he wanted to create a fragrance for him to wear in the winter. So he combined the note of sarsaparilla along with sweet Cambodia oud. Now the note of sarsaparilla, he actually created it himself using his own tincture. So this is his own creation, which I just think is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to leave a link to the Mellifluence eBay shop in my description below if you guys do want to check it out. So let's talk about the notes of Sarsaparilla Oud. So the top notes of Sarsaparilla Oud is bay rum and Indian saffron. The heart of the fragrance again is Indian saffron, Indian ambergris, nag champa, a note I've not heard of, which is Auricus calamus, and finally civet, and the note of sarsaparilla. The base of the fragrance is Cambodia Sufi oud, Vietnamese incense oud, Brazilian vetiver, another note I've not heard of, which is muhuhu, and finally the note of myrrh. So those were the notes of Sarsaparilla Oud. But what does this Attar really smell like? When you apply this Attar or perfume oil onto your skin, you immediately get this deep and dark boozy quality. And along with that boozy quality, you get a subtle animalic, yet very sweet and smooth oud. Mixed with that, you also pick up some gentle spices, which is coming from the Indian saffron. As the fragrance develops into the heart, you start picking up this fizzy and sweet soft drink accord from the note of the sarsaparilla. The sarsaparilla note is quite boozy and it's quite dark as well, and it mixes really well with the boozy accord you get in the opening, as well as the sweet Cambodia oud. And the fragrance itself is just this very intoxicating, sweet, fizzy, smooth oud. It's very boozy, very intoxicating. As the fragrance dries down, you start picking up a smoky tobacco accord, along with some heavy dose of warm spices, possibly coming from another edition of the saffron from India. The smoky feel that you get is coming from the note of the incense, and the smoky incense, the tobacco and the warm spices from the saffron all add to the increased warmth of the scent. Overall, this fragrance is really sweet, it's fizzy, it's spicy, it's smoky, and the oud itself is super smooth. It has a very faint touch of animalicness, but overall it's overpowered by the smooth booziness of the scent. It's a scent which is very pleasing, very intoxicating, like I've said, and it has a lot of comforting notes to it as well. It's like wearing a warm blanket. In terms of performance, Sarsaparilla Oud was fantastic on my skin. I got very strong projection, close to excellent, and the longevity on my skin was 10+ hours. I constantly had a good scent cloud around me, and I could detect the scent on myself at all occasions. And I'm pretty sure when I walked past people, my sillage was good as well. With the scent profile of this scent, I would say it's perfectly suited for the winter months, because it's such a smooth, sweet and comforting scent. It's a fragrance which will be perfect for the cold winter months, especially as a nighttime and as a casual night out scent. It's like a warm blanket, like I've said. Overall rating for me, I think I'm going to give this a perfect score of 5 out of 5. It was just a joy to wear. It's such a pleasing oud scent. The Cambodia oud has a very smooth and sweet quality to it, which works so well with that fizzy, spicy soft drink accord of the sarsaparilla. I just think it's such a unique scent which I've never worn before. The performance was outstanding, and every time I worn this, I was just blown away by the whole composition. I've never smelled a fragrance like this before, so it's going to be a perfect score of 5 out of 5. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you have, then please do leave me a like and a comment below, and make sure to subscribe as well. It really does help out my channel. Until next time, see you later.